Okay, what I want to talk about today is narcissism human nature? And I think Madonna in that clip, she's more so referring to sex as human nature. But in this video, I would like to discuss narcissism and is it just kind of human nature? I mean, we've kind of established that narcissists aren't really human, but let's just speculate. I think it seems to be some type of survival tactic that they're using, kind of survival of the fittest for their world. And you have to understand that people are carnal in nature. People are going to do what's best for them. And we all, to some degree, we watch pain and suffering. We see people suffering. Do we enjoy it? Most likely not. But then if you think of instances just in life in general, let's just say if you watch a boxing match, okay, these two people that are fighting are inflicting pain on each other, and people are paying to watch, and they're enjoying it. Okay, so there is some carnal part of us that enjoys to watch suffering. That we are paying to watch these people bloody each other up, give each other black eyes, beat the hell out of each other, and we're somehow enjoying it. So there is a part of us that we see bad things all the time, every day. We could drive outside and see a car accident where someone got hurt. Are we taking pleasure in someone in a car accident? No, not likely. We shouldn't be. But the thing about the narcissist is that they're hurting people for absolutely no reason. Okay, when I have a perceived threat to myself, and I feel like I'm in danger, let's say someone attacks me, I'm gonna fight back. So I am going to do whatever it takes for me to survive. The problem with the narcissist is they are attacking people that are not attacking them. They are just attacking random, innocent people for absolutely no reason. So that makes absolutely no sense. That would be like, okay, if someone we perceived as weaker, like let's say an 80-year-old woman, or a child, like a 5-year-old young girl, would you just go up to an 80-year-old an 80-year-old woman or a 5-year-old young child and go punch them in the face? Like an innocent, completely innocent person that was totally oblivious to that you were going to harm them. Why would you do that? That person is not a threat to you. So the disconnect with the narcissist is that they perceive everyone as a threat. No one is threatening them. No one is trying to take them out. No one is trying to harm them. But yet they just want to destroy random people for absolutely no reason. So the point is, if they were trying to win at something or take over something, they're picking on one target at a time. Do you realize there's millions, billions of people in the world? What are they going to gain by this? You're taking out, or you're potentially trying to harm one person at a time. So realistically, okay, do you think you're going to take out the entire world? I mean, even if you live to be 90 and harmed one person every day, well, it takes several years for them to even go through the process of, love bombing and devaluing and discarding, and what I'm saying? Like, it takes quite probably a few years to even get through that process. So, like, what is the overall point? You're harming one person here, a couple years later another person. Like you're not going to. Are you going to somehow take over the world and destroy billions of people? Like, it's just not going to happen. So, as if this is some kind of survival tactic, it's futile. Okay, it's futile. It's not going to work. It doesn't make any sense. So, just to get a fleeting moment of gratification that you harmed someone, and a lot of people, like me, I didn't even give much of a reaction, and I just moved on. So you worked 4 years and you didn't even get a reaction. I was just like, oh well, another loser, and just moved on. So, I mean, it's almost laughable and comical of just the level of just how deluded they are in their minds. You know what I mean? You have to almost find the comedy in it, because they're so out of touch with reality that it's laughable. But, I think it is, in their minds, some kind of survival tactic to a perceived threat, although they think everyone is a threat. Whereas empaths would only fight against someone who was trying to harm us or kill us, or, well, that wasn't a narc, because we already know their MO, and we understand. Once you understand, you cannot engage with them because it's not an even playing field. But anyone else, we would try to, we would defend ourselves. But with narcs, we understand the game, so we're not going to engage with them. But anyone else, of course, we're going to defend our honor and defend ourselves. So, I think to some degree, it's human nature on some level to want to survive, to fight for your survival. But in this case, there's no threat to them. No one is threatening them. No one is attacking them. And they're just attacking random innocent people. So, I don't know. I like to bring up some kind of somewhat controversial points and try to look at things from a different angle when I do videos of these narcissists.